idea of defrauding someone? Yeah. Now, I'm going to want to know, okay, what you did with my reproductive rights and what you did with yours while we were married. Now, for those of you that said we're not married, poop, I have a copy of the marriage certificate from the United Nations, and as much as you thought that it was legal, right, issuing a dissolution of marriage and having a non-jury trial where the male was returned unclaimed, yeah, we're still married. And that means I can ask my wife for the 7.5 years. So, Judge, your fraudulent dissolution of marriage means that we're still married, and I've told you, yes, that I'd like to divorce her. But since we are still married, yes, I am going to question her about, well, it's not really an interrogation on my part. It's called discovery. Pooch, you gave custody of my sons right now. You're fucking stupid if you think that dissolution of marriage is legal. That means we're married. And in the United Nations, we are still married. Oh, so the sooner you remove that fraud, the sooner it is that I ask my wife what she's been doing for the last 7.5 years. Since you get, ooh, yeah, I don't know who the arrogant asshole is that thinks that we're not married. We are still married. You had no reciprocity. Yes. You had no actual notice or opportunity to myself to be heard. Yes. And I'm going to find out what she did for the last 7.5 years while we were not living together. Uh, Judge, can Clallam County dissolve a United Nations marriage? Did anybody, yes, inform the United Nations, that we were divorced? Oh, now, as much as you'd want, I'm going to find out everything my wife did for the last 7.5 years. She actually had custody of my sons without any legal rights. Well, as soon as you enforce the actual laws of the United States, yes, I'm going to approach her about getting a divorce, yes, and we'll go through the United Nations or the State Department, pooch, and we will have a fault divorce. Ooh. Now, as a married spouse, I'm going to want to know what did you do with my sons for the last 7.5 years?